Hi, everybody. Welcome to the QB School. I'm JT O'Sullivan. Today, Justin Fields, Part 6, the national championship game. Been fired up for this one. Excited to share it. Let's get it going. Welcome to the QB School. All right, Justin Fields, Part 6, national championship. Right out the gate. Can't connect on the shallow cross. Watch it come right in front of our face. One of those throws you'd love to see be able to hit. Again, read-wise, concept-wise, a bunch of different ways to do this. Most likely to the back here on the wheel or the rail, to the shallow, to the deep hook. It's right there, 1 to 2, and just misses it high. I think footwork-wise could be a little bit better lined up to the target. You can see to me he's kind of lined up right down the hash. But again, there's no excuse. High. Not there, not the greatest start. But from that, able to bounce back. We got a little smash up top. So a little arrow route from the outside wide receiver, a little corner from the number 2, literally. This is a great throw, drive throw into the boundary, reading what is essentially a cloud corner or a rolled up corner up top. Bunch of different ways to do this. Again, the things that I like about it, well, first of all, it's an outstanding throw. It's a condensed window. So we're coming up here into that corner area. Whether this is a little arrow, in and out, whip, whatever you want to call it in here to gather this corner, you're really just putting a smash type route on this corner. So if he hangs down, you've got this nice window to be able to drive this ball, but you've got to be able to get it up and down in a tight condensed area with college hashes, wider hashes, smaller windows to the boundary. Big time throw, driven right on him. Outstanding. Again, strikes outside the numbers. Quick, decisive drive throw down the field. Excellent. This is probably my favorite throw of the game. This thing's a straight up dime up top to the tight end. They ask their linebacker types to cover the vertical here of number 2 up top. And it's not that it's bad coverage. It's just a straight up dime and great catch. A thing of beauty. One-handed. Absolute strike. Love so much about this throw. Just the touch, the vision, the ability for Ohio State to get the matchup they want going vertical. But this NFL window, NFL throw, just enjoy it. Right into him. 8's right in his hip pocket. The old D in the hip. Thing of beauty. Again, how they get there. Shift. And really what's going on here, and I'm not going to speak Sabanese to you all here defensively, but we've got split field coverage. Usually based on what the release here of this number 1 is, if he goes inside, it's basically a double team with that corner and that safety on that outside number 1 receiver. That then means that the inside number 2 receiver is covered up by this inside linebacker type. He's got him inside and vertical. So when he goes vertical, it really puts a stress on that safety to go cover 2 for 1. Again, you're running with him inside. They're just going to think that that's the most difficult throw, and it is, but they hook it up right here. So lots of things happening at a really high level right here, but this is a magical throw. Love it on so many different levels. Execution on all fronts, just outstanding. Love it. Again, just from the pocket, collapsing. So many good things here, quarterback-wise. Look off, come down the hash, gets drilled from a guy who's getting double teamed, 50. I mean, just smoked. Absolute strike. When's he let this thing go? There it is right there. I mean, anticipation, touch, so many good things. Absolute strike down the field. Love it. Awesome. Next one here. Again, tired of that narrative that can't get through reads. He's a one-read guy. This is mesh, everybody's favorite play. I refuse to draw it up again, my own personal boycott. but it's the rail to the back 24, to the mesh, to the deep hook. There it is. Take the umpire out. Tired of other quarterbacks not throwing because they can't see with the umpire. But again, check the back 1 on the wheel or rail. Mesh 2, no. Deep hook 3. Okay, one more time for the people in the back. Back, no. Mesh, no. Deep hook, yes. 1, 2, 3. If you can make that read, you can play for me. Love it. Stole that from Mike McCarthy, if you're wondering. Again, from the backfield here, timing-wise, footwork-wise, the back 24. No. Mesh, no. Deep hook, yes. Watch out, umpire. Get down. This guy can move. Best of the best in the championship game. Love it. Again, lots to like. A little 3x1. Again, hold on to it. Pocket movement. Drill kind of a double in here to the slot. Again, just pay attention to the pocket movement. 2 hands on the ball. Up. Great pass protection from the back. My goodness. And the strike. We'll look at this thing from the jump here, but this is just a post up top. Now, you could make the argument that he potentially could have thrown to the outside in here, be even cleaner. Kind of second window in here. This outside in is probably even a better shot. I think they run a post up top here. So he just goes no to the post based off the coverage. Usually a post deep safety will get you off of a deep post. And then it's kind of first window, no. Second window, yes. And then you could see this first window on the deep end also open. But things we're looking at quarterback-wise, besides the timing, the accuracy of it, just the movement within the pocket. 2 hands on the ball, no panic, not looking to run. Again, you can see that outside in, right? That same similar type of coverage, even though it isn't a post safety per se. Beautiful. Love the accuracy. You can really take advantage of the accuracy on the back end here. Again, check the back out. Coming across, scanning, protect your quarterback. I mean, that's a lot of trust right there. NFL pocket movement, reset in the pocket. Look when he goes to make that throw, y'all. So off your point, off your launch point, reset, 2 hands on the ball, make that throw right there. He's separating. That's NFL window. That's tight man coverage. That's strike. Pretty sweet. Not 100%. Battling. Lots to like. When it's not there, take off and run. Obviously, again, not 100%. Still able to get out in the open field, separate, protect yourself, make good decisions. Everybody going up, running out to your right. Again, just like the fact that not forcing it, taking what the defense has given you. If it's there, get up the field. Could make the argument that potentially you could throw this out down here to the slot, the guy in motion, 5. But that DB's sitting right on it. No. Maybe to the end up top if you got all the way across it, 1, 2, 3. But again, that kind of valley opens up for him to take off and run. Again, if you're playing a team that is a man-match team like Alabama, you know you're going to have run opportunities unless they're only rushing 3. So when they go out, watch them cover the back here. So C33 exit on the check down. When they vacate like that and they're rushing 5, there's nobody home. You're always going to have the ability to take off and run playing quarterback. Outstanding job. But again, like the first clip, not everything was perfect. Right here, always call attention to these kind of ambulance shots. Yes, it's a penalty. Yes, it's a defenseless receiver. Yes, it's a bad play by the quarterback. I personally think that there is an element of structural issues here. What I mean by that is the drop. So if this is a one step, put it on him, I think that this collision is taken out. It's the footwork of kind of the one step shuffle that allows this to be a collision. We're going to the number 3 receiver, running just a slant or a kind of shorty post. That's just a slant. So to me, this should be a catch one step from the quarterback. Right there, put it on him. You do that, you got enough time to get it up and down to the middle field player. It's the footwork, catch, shuffle thing. It's not quite one step. It's like a catch, bounce back. That makes it late. That makes it second window. That makes it collision. Now, it doesn't take anything away from the fact that this is a fast way to get your wide receivers, tight ends really pissed off at you at any level of football. And it's dangerous. And I hate seeing it on the film. But to me, this isn't late because of vision. This is late because, to me, the footwork is not correct. Now, you still can't put your guy in harm's way there, but it can always be more than one thing. Next one here, down here at the bottom of the screen, it looks like they're running, I'm going to guess, a fade. It might be a variation of like an option-ish type thing where some teams will allow you to run the slant or the fade, but certainly not the accuracy you're looking for there. Now, that's not an intramural corner out there either, but this is an opportunity for a big shot win. You don't see this type of miss very often. Again, being very critical of the footwork here. To me, it gets a little heel clicky. So you can see what I would think is normal great base right there. Look at his feet. When he comes together like that, toesy, heel clicky, you're changing your levels. It's very difficult to be consistently accurate. And this thing takes off on him because that's a touchdown. It's there. It's a big time RPO. Like the matchup out there. Love going after a good corner. Oh, that one's a bummer. I thought that one was going to be a hookup for sure, watching it back on the All-22. And you can see it's not close. Significant yards off. Next one here coming out, third quarter. Little play action fake with the wheel. Again, love the structure of this play. Again, slightly better throw is even a bigger play up the sideline. But this is a very cool design with the little fake jet sweep. Again, the ball ends up going to the slot receiver running a wheel. So we're going to fake this kind of jet here across. Then we're going to fake the handoff back across. And then we're going to come up, clear this area out, and run the wheel. So really what we're paying attention to is right here. Up, out to the flat, up the sideline. Puts a lot of stress on a defense with that kind of horizontal stretch with a vertical stretch on the sideline. Really cool design. Love the fact that he's able to see it, get there. Great offensive architecture. Just a slightly better throw makes that an even bigger play. He's running up the sideline. Again, on the move, outside the pocket, getting big completions outside the numbers. It's a pattern. He does it consistently. Then right here, this is the not 100%, still able to win on the dribble, accelerate. Now, he's probably not running away from those guys like he might other places, and not 100%, but still right here, this little move. I mean, 3 barely gets a hand on him. Special athlete running the ball downhill. Again, love to see these types of looks versus this type of defense and still able to create. Look at that stride out. Love it. Just a different dynamic. Love it right here. That little move, just to be able to win on the dribble, create an isolation, get to the basket. Not 100%. Just halftime. You dig the channel and you haven't already, please subscribe, hit the bell, get the notifications. It lets you know when we go live, when we put out new content. I certainly appreciate the support for the channel. Then if you're looking for even more quarterback school content, hop over to the Quarterback School Patreon community. Chance for even longer, more content over there if you're looking for what it's really like to be in an NFL quarterback room. And then if you're looking to take your football knowledge IQ to the next level, check out the Quarterback School courses. The descriptions and links are in the description to this video. Again, bunch of different courses, RPO course, pass protection course, how to beat every coverage course, even a free quick game course. So get over there, check those out. Let's keep this one going. So tough, so much good stuff that just pops off the film in this thing. Touchdown up top, little inside fade. Again, I think the thing that jumps off the tape for me is the accuracy, but then there's some anticipation here. This is tight coverage. For college football, this is as good as it gets. Up top, watch that inside fade. Okay, so right away, he's got pretty good leverage, meaning the DB. So middle field closed. He's right on the top of the hash. He's right outside the hash. This is going to be not the easiest throw for an inside fade up. And then when he lets this thing go, they're basically side by side. He trusts him to win. He puts it to a spot, and it's great anticipation, great touch, great downfield accuracy. It's just so many good things. Again, look when he lets this thing go. Separates right there. I mean, look at the receiver on the 10. They're collision. They're side by side. Where do you put that thing? Trust, accuracy, timing. condensed pocket, can't get through the throw. I mean, guys bearing down on him. Love it. Big time touchdown throw. Again, always love looking at routes in the red area, condensed windows. And now we're just going to put on a clinic on how to throw the ball outside the numbers. So how they get there, shift, move the launch point. Down here, come back, outside the numbers, strike. On the move, outside the numbers. Again, love the offensive architecture here by how they get there. Shift, play action, bring the guard, stay on the move. First down. So again, down here at the bottom of the screen, we're going to get the comeback. Just watching the route, one-on-one, all that space. Release, sell the vertical, little stutter comeback too. Again, making it look easy. There's nothing easy about throwing this ball outside the numbers on a double move comeback on the run. Again, gets downhill, two hands on the ball, puts on a clinic outside the pocket, making these types of throws outside the numbers, just driving the ball consistently. Down here at the bottom of the screen, a little hinge. Again, this time all the way across the field, wide hashes. You can see the timing of this thing. 1, 2, 3. Outstanding base, gets smacked in the face again. Pass pro breakdown. Down here at the bottom of the screen, we're going to run like what I'm going to call a hinge. It's just a vertical with an open inside, kind of fall off. So watch when he lets this thing go. There, separation. Separation right there. The wide receiver is not out of his break yet. Anticipation. Driving that ball outside the numbers, out on the sideline. Outstanding. From the pocket, it's even better. Get a variation of what looks like 5-0 pass pro. Puts a lot of stress on the offensive line. Their left guard. Late to see it. He's lined up to throw to the left. Check the base out. Lined up. No heel click. Can't get through the throw. I mean, that's some strength, some accuracy, some toughness, getting smacked again. Let's do it again outside the numbers, this time on a little wheel comeback. So we're going to fake kind of the out and up. Again, moving the launch point, helping the pass protection. This time set up, outside the numbers, strike. Again, love this route up top by Olave. 2, faking the quick out, faking the double move, come out of it. Look what he does to the corner. Again, double move, thinks he's going to run by, and then we run a comeback. Lots of space, great timing, but again, quarterback-wise, accuracy, outside the numbers, changing the launch point, athletic, easy, pitch and catch, making it look easy. But again, not all perfect, right? Obviously, game didn't go their way. Couldn't be all perfect. We got to go. Never in history ball. Make excuses saying, guys, in his face, can't get through the throw. Again, put it on there just because I want to paint the full picture. Yeah, there were a lot of great throws, great plays by Justin Fields in this game to try to keep it close. This is not one of them. Now, I talk a lot about the ability here when you do play fakes, how much I dislike play fake to throw a go on the outside, just makes life difficult. He could help himself by being lined up a little bit better. He's pretty lined up right there. But again, that back's getting blasted right in his face. No, there were some injuries early on in this game with the backfield. But again, give your guy a shot, keep him in bounds. Tough. But again, one of the things that I think resonates off the film with Justin Fields is just the toughness, the ability to bounce back, to get smacked, but to stay in the pocket the very next snap or near that next snap. Look at the pocket presence, get up, accuracy, driving that ball down the field. And that's an NFL rep. This is an NFL rep. Up in the pocket, 2 hands on the ball, staying in there, deliver. You're already getting smacked. You're not 100%. Watch the pocket movement here. Up. I mean, look at the red color flash. No panic. Doesn't bail. Up, 2 hands on the ball, deliver a strike on the body on the break. I mean, it's getting me excited. Battling still. Game's not close. Little back shoulder inside fade down here to the bottom of the screen to the slot. Again, strike. Consistent strikes, driving the ball down the field. Now, the go out of bounds, more of a touch throw. This is a driven throw. That's a driver off the tee box. Locked in, absolute outstanding footwork, base, accuracy. I mean, it's a thing of beauty. This is things that translate directly to Sunday. Check the eyes out. Check the helmet stripe. So watch this helmet stripe. Look off to our left. No, come back. Base, rip. Can't get through the throw. An absolute strike. Next one here is another one that should have been a touchdown. This is Olave too. Caught it, but out of bounds. To me, structurally wise here, talk about this again. They're just attacking the same spot on all these middle field concepts, just different ways to get there. It's here and up on that inside defender. So when he comes in, take advantage of that middle of field, split field coverage. So split field coverage, split field coverage, split field coverage. And we're going to be able to run versus this player right here. So at the end of the day, it's right here versus this. Can we get that throw? Now, the thing I like about this, we run variations of this in high school, run this a bunch of different places in the league. I personally like to see this route look more like a shallow or like you're running a mesh, like you're coming across, then hit it. That really creates a little bit more separation for me as opposed to just running here into this space. Why? You still might win, which they do, but you run yourself out of a room. So you need to sell this thing so that it times up like a shallow, then hit it vertically. Then you really create a lot of stress on this defender, like, oh snap, he's going shallow, I got to run with him. Nope, oh no, he went vertical, it's over. You make it easy on him when you just run vertical in this condensed space. They're using the space as a 12th defender. So again, if he just sold that thing like a little bit more of a shallow right there, put a nod in it to 8 inside hip, that thing is wide open. But for us, quarterback-wise, Justin Fields-wise, it's a strike. Hand it to him. It's perfect. That is exactly how it will happen on Sundays. Again, just watch that route from Olave on 8. To me, too quick. If he just nods it like he's running a shallow here. Again, one more time. This is an important one. This is a great red zone route. So it's here. Sell it like it's a shallow, then get up the field. Don't just kind of run to the space. You got to sell the shallow, and it almost turns into like a condensed double move in a really tight window. But man, look at the accuracy. We talk about it all the time. Guy's got his back turned. All he's covering is the width of his shoulders. That is a perfect strike. On the black. Strike. Love it. Love these types of reps in the tight red zone. It's exactly the type of man-match coverage you'll see in the league. Just can't hook it up to me because the detail on the wide receiver. The quarterback-wise, accuracy-wise, perfect. Love it. Love it. And then finally here, one more just outside the pocket, got this wrap in up top, and he just misses him. Now, it's not the easiest throw in the world. You're going right, he's running left, and he should hit this. So again, up, out, use your vision. You can see him at the very bottom of the screen. Just a little bit high and behind. Now, that would be a great catch. It does hit him in 2 hands, and it could be a better throw. So again, it can be all of those things. I still think this was a pretty outstanding performance. Gutsy, tough, compete like hell. Basically kept the team in the game for a bit. But man, there's a lot to like. There's a lot to be excited about wherever Justin Fields ends up. Love it. So Justin Fields, the national championship game, not 100%. Hip issues, some personnel issues, some injuries in the game. Excuses aside, I thought he played really well. Thought he gave the team a chance. Certainly not perfect, but against that defense, that team, he played well enough to keep him in it, at least in the beginning. It's going to be fascinating to see where he ends up. Let me know what you think of the video. I will see you next time. Have a good one.